Alrighty, it's a Monday, which means we've got a comment corner. But also, this is hitting YouTube on August 14th, which means we've only got 17 days until the live action TV series hits Netflix. So, with that in mind, I'm going to read several comments from my live action teaser trailer reaction video. Now, by the time this hits YouTube, there probably will be the final trailer will be out. Sometimes they only do that a couple weeks, so maybe not. Sometimes they only do that a couple weeks before the show comes out. Sometimes it's a full month. So we would expect the end of July we would get it, but either way, this is the first trailer. I cannot read this person's name, unfortunately. Like it's Russian or something else. Like I can't read it. But he says, he or she says, we all know there's going to be a whole Blue East saga in the first season, all the way to the Grand Line entrance, apparently. So yeah, so basically we're covering until they get to hit the Grand Line in the first season. So that's exciting. There's a lot of interesting stories. We're going to get the main Straw Hats we've had so far, except for Chopper. It'd be a shame to miss Chopper. I'm going to miss him, but we'll get to him. And we'll be able to see everybody else. So that'll be interesting. And I think there's like 3 good villains by that point. So we'll have seen Arlong, I guess Buggy. We'll have seen Buggy. Although Buggy looked great in the trailer, I will say that he looked great. So he's probably be an awesome character in live action. That may be one of the only things I like about the live action more than I like about the anime. I hate his character design in the anime. It just does not work for me. And then who's that? What's that chick's name? The female pirate, the first one he runs into, Iron Club Alvida. So Iron Club Alvida, that should be an interesting one. Yeah, so that'll be fun. So we get a lot of fun villains. We meet a lot of good people. And Mario says it looks interesting, but the Cowboy Bebop live action also had a good trailer. So I'll wait until I watch it. Yeah, I think we're all cautiously optimistic with the emphasis on caution. I think that is a true statement. And Frederic points out that we can actually see Colby in the first trailer. And it's we get a glimpse of him about 2/3 of the way through the trailer when Luffy puts out his arm, he's getting ready to hit somebody, or maybe Iron Club Alvida. Yeah, because I think that's when you first run into Colby. So that'll be cool. I wasn't sure if he was going to make the live action because he doesn't really have much impact in season 1. I mean, he's in a couple episodes very early on, and then we go back to him like in filler, So that would be something I wouldn't expect that they might skip, but apparently not. That's good. Magic Carpet says live action will do better than the anime in pacing. The entire Blue East Saga in 10 episodes instead of 60. That's a really good point. No multiple flashbacks. I'm hopeful for live action, cautiously hopeful. I think we're all cautiously optimistic, cautiously hopeful. And the pacing will be much better. And I said this somewhere else. That's the one place where we are most definitely going to see an improvement. And it's the one place where we most definitely can justify a live action. Because for me, the anime is the king. Like, you have the anime, you don't need live action. Look, if you only have the manga, you need some kind of adaptation. Some people just aren't into reading manga. And like I said, the adaptation, the anime, improves in sound effects, voiceover acting, and music, right? So voiceover acting can be compensated for if you use certain kinds of text, like bold text, italics, dots. There's some things you could do to simulate good delivery of lines, but nothing can simulate hearing the voice in your head, through your ears into your brain, right? Like, there's just something about hearing dialogue versus reading dialogue that hits different. So for me, you need an adaptation of literature, and I consider manga literature. It's always, what I'm saying is it's always justified to adapt literature because you're going from one medium to another medium. Where I have more of a problem, where I think it's way more questionable, is when you adapt something into the same medium. Say you did another manga. Why would that make sense? Get some different artist to just reproduce the original manga in his own art style? Like, what purpose would that serve? So that's kind of what you do when you have like a remake of a movie. Like, what purpose are you serving by remaking a movie? The only time that's purposeful is when it's a science fiction or fantasy movie and the special effects were trash in the original, so you can improve the special effects with improved technology we have these days. Or the story was great, but it was shot with a crap camera or the actors were terrible. Those are the only 2 examples where or just somehow the movie is just garbage. Like, the movie was awful. But remaking a great movie with great acting makes no sense to me. It's just a cash grab. That's all it is. the Disney remakes, live action remakes, like the Lion King wasn't live action, but whatever, like they called it live action inexplicably. But to me, that makes no sense. Like adapting live action, that makes no sense. You can you can justify you can justify going from animation to live action. I personally don't think you need to. Disney's been doing it. Like I said, it's cash grab. They don't have enough good scripts. They're trying to recycle ideas. They're trying to, this will make X amount of money. We know this for sure. Let's do it. So that's what they're doing. But that's not a justification in my eyes. So I don't think that just automatically you can say a live action One Piece is necessary. But you improve the pacing. You take a story that took 60 episodes, which is 30 hours, probably 20 hours. Let's say it's 20 hours because they're 20-minute episodes and it's filler, like theme songs and end credit songs and stuff. So it's 20 minutes of story. So 3 episodes is an hour, right? So 60 episodes, 20 hours of actual content. Okay. So you take that 20 hours of actual content and reduce it down to 10 hours. Now you've eliminated all the BS. The pacing should be perfect. If it's not, that the whole thing's pointless. That for me is enough justification. So that's why you do it. Oh, and one other thing, Klaus pointed out that the monster we see is actually from the flashback about the mountain bandit that kidnapped Luffy. So it's the one that bites Shanks. So Shanks' arm off. Okay, so that was the other thing I was confused about in my live action reaction. Alrighty, having said that, let's go ahead and get into the episode. Okay, you see where we are? You see where we're going. Oh, we're not going to do the wrap up, huh? We just get Big Ugly's face. We're going on one. 3, 2, 1. This a-hole. I guess since we've been at the city for a while, we don't need the explanation of how they got there, right? Makes sense. This was brutal, man. They died for nothing. Literally nothing. To make a point, I guess. What an a-hole. I hate his laugh so effing much. It's it's a good laugh though, if that makes any sense whatsoever. You know, I feel like we just saw this. Is this much necessary? This part's interesting. They literally could have stopped it right here, and now, with this assassination, it's just over with, man. There's no subduing your anger now. And if you're fighting, there's no way to get them out of the city in time, man. You know? I can't believe this. He got aired out, man. He is dead. I'd be shocked if he lives. Not even Chopper can save him. Yeah, you might as well shove that white flag up your ass for all the good it's going to do now, which is no good. Done. Wrecked. Not as wrecked as that sea urchin chick, but I'm very surprised this is how he ends up, man. He was never really an important character. He's more important in how she saw him, right? He was somebody she grew up with. As a character unto himself, not tied to anybody else, there wasn't much to him. We didn't find out much. But with his dying breath, he's trying to tell them, but they're not going to listen. They're not going to listen. It's on now. It's on like Donkey Kong. Yeah, it's over now. Yeah, look at him. Yeah, that worked out great. Very happy, man. Well, so much for that. Kick his ass. Hey, maybe they can still avert disaster. I thought it was over. Like they would just attack each other instantly, but maybe cooler heads will prevail. But he's going to make sure that doesn't happen, isn't he? Man, I hate this dude so much. Yep. Sowing chaos. That's what he does best. He's only going to let one result happen. What's with this dust devil? Yeah. There's a sniper hitting both sides. Yep. You notice how everybody shooting has that evil grin on their face? Yeah, we picked up on that. I don't know if you can pick up on the air conditioner noise, but it is what it is. It's really hot here today, so you don't need to see me sweating. We see the anime characters sweat enough. Yeah, surrender my ass, but sir, I'm saving my ass for marriage. Not good. Ain't nobody trying to. It's over, man. Every time they try to do something, somebody intervenes. Like he's thought of everything. Crocodile's literally thought of any way you could possibly stop this, and he's got a countermeasure already in place, including the Dust Devil. It's just, man, I don't know how you beat this dude, man. He's literally thought of everything. It removes your hope. Like you lose hope, man. You're like, F it. Let's just get out of here. You just quit because you feel like no matter what you try, you're just going to lose anyway, right? Like that's the kind of feeling that this kind of villain brings to you. That's why he's such a brilliant villain. Like I'm super frustrated. I'm tired of them being stopped every time they turn around. They're being stopped. That's what a villain like this does for you. That's why he's so dangerous. He's one. He probably will be one of the more dangerous villains we ever face on this show. Just simply because they're going to be stronger people. They're going to be more powerful people. There'll be more dangerous people. There'll be more evil people than this, I assume, because you always escalate, right? I don't know if you're going to have one like this. He just removes your will to fight because it just feels hopeless. I'm right there with her, man. Crushing. Yeah. Yep, they can't hear shit. Yeah, it's time to run. Screw it. Also, my arms hurt. She ain't running nowhere. Look at her. I love that about her. Go to hell. So if I kill you, it'll stop. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Don't ask me. I don't know what you do, man. Yeah, he's thought of everything. Yeah. Well, you're annoying. Stopping us every step of the way is annoying. So we're both annoyed. What an a hole. she actually cares about her country. She is not saying I'm princess, as if it's an entitlement, right? She actually cares about the country. That's where she's coming from. I don't know about that. Voiceover is really good. I don't know how you do voiceover pretending you're choking. You got to dig deep for that one because you're not going to let somebody put their hand on your throat, Some of the things you can simulate. This one I would not ever have them simulate in a recording studio. We need to go. Unless you got a gallon of water you can dump on that dude's head to try to make his sand soggy. We need to get out of here. Yep. And I assume a bomb would not bother him because he's sand. I don't know about Miss Sunday. She might want to dip. Pretty good arm strength, by the way. Right. She was trying to stop every casualty, which means she stopped no casualties. I see what he's saying. Right. The perfect is the enemy of the good. You could do a lot of good, but you want perfection. You want a perfect result, and because of that, now everybody dies. That's a major character flaw. I'm quite amused. What if when he found out she was a spy? Was it when she left? I guess that was it, right? He never knew before that. All that work for nothing. He's really in this for taunting people. Sadistic a hole. I like popcorn. He's gonna drop her. That's a great way to drop somebody. Just turn your arm into sand. That is brilliant. So cool. That's a great way to drop somebody, man. Unbelievable. Look, I hate him, but you gotta admit he's got style. He's got a nice laugh. God, I hate him so much. Somebody please kick his ass. Gloating a hole. Was that Luffy? It's about time for him to come rolling in, ain't it? What is that up there? No, that's not a person. It's a bird. It is Luffy. What's up? Yes, it can be. I knew he's coming back, obviously. Like, there was no question in my mind. But I'm still emotional. This is good shit. I was not expecting this episode. I thought it was going to be another couple episodes. They got me on that one. What a perfect time for him to come back in because we're all feeling full of despair at this point, right? I'm back, bitches. So he's going to save her. I thought he was going straight for Crocodile. I mean, it makes sense. You want to save her. I get it. Nice little bird you got there. There seem to be a lot of them in this desert island. Ostrich. Ostrich was the name of the bird I was trying to think of. It was stick their head in the sand. Those ducks were looking like ostriches. Yep. Good shit. It's been a hard couple hours. You can fight Crocodile later. We need to focus on this. We need to get people out of here. If only we had a bullhorn. This voiceover actor is so good. Did he bring help? Maybe those little, what are those little animals that were helping him earlier? Yeah. We're still bickering. this is this bickering is what's most important, right? Hey, maybe this can help. Oh, I just realized that was that bird dude. Hey, so apparently he got fed too. That's good. Oh, I thought he was trying to create a wind to get rid of the sand. No, he's just limbering up, I guess. Huh? It's pretty impressive, isn't it? Yeah, it's time to kick your ass. I don't know what's better. The animation close up of his mouth or the voiceover acting. I don't know which one's better. Oh my god. This show is great. Everybody's alive for now, for the next 5 minutes. It's a prop for parties. We can talk about this later. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We'll deal with you later. A hole. We can catch up later, man. Like we're literally on the clock here. Just put him out of his misery. Hey, man, that's kind of what he's saying. Calm down, Chopper. Don't let him emotionally manipulate you, since you're our most emotional, vulnerable person, right? So what are you doing, Luffy? You just stretching out, or what's happening? At least he admits defeat. So you handle everything else about this war. That's what I'm saying too. By the way, get up there. The hell you doing? I still think he needs help. How are you gonna do this by yourself? Maybe that big barrel of water behind him is what I've been saying all along. Get him wet. Excellent. Hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, you have a bunch more friends if you stop standing around and get to work. Just saying, people are dying out there, like minute by minute. I like his water barrel. I think he's got a trick for you. He learned something. I wonder if he has like a healing ability, like fast healing, like Wolverine. Because he did get stabbed like hours ago, and he seems all right now. Like if he eats a bunch, then that automatically heals him, right? Yep. Look at this water coming at him. Hey, he hit me. How do you do that? What's up, bitch? You sandy bitch. You just got knocked the f out. Gum gum kick your ass. Where do you think you're going, you little chump? I don't know what he's doing, but it's gonna be ugly. Oh, buzzsaw. That's what he's doing. He's about to buzzsaw your ass. Here's a headbutt. My favorite attack. I wouldn't call it out, but it would be my favorite. If I was anime, it'd be headbutt. Gum gum headbutt. Knock him the F out. That's what I'm talking about. That's when you start talking shit to the other person fighting. Once you know you got him on the ropes. He didn't like it too much either. Look at him. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe he wouldn't be good in a straight up fight. Is he covered in water? Is that the point? Hey, fellas, you're being idiots. Can we call a timeout on this war? It's the bottom of the hour is when it hits, right? Get your ass up. I want to kick it some more. So it's a special water. Right, okay. I was close. I didn't make that connection. He takes away rain because he's afraid of water. I thought it was just a device to use people. Not to sound like crocodile. Can't believe I actually figured that one out. I mean, it's pretty obvious, right? Like, sand turns into a mess when it encounters water. That was the only option. I didn't make the rain connection. The rain felt it's a great connection because what happens is you have a story reason for something to take place, but then you also have a thematic reason for it to take place. Like the story reason is he's afraid of water because that's his weakness, right? The plot reason, I guess you'd say. The thematic reason is it's a great device to cause division. Like you remove food or water from people, they're going to get angry. Like so, it served both purposes, and it served that purpose of making people angry and turn against the king so well. I never looked for any reason beyond that. Never would have crossed my mind, even with all those guesses I was making about rain and water and stuff like that. The guess I was making about water still never crossed my mind that that's why he took away the rain. So that was a brilliant writing, absolutely brilliant writing. That dude really thinks things through, man.